How is everybody doing today? So the other day while I was in EB Games, I thought to myself, what sort of Dragon Ball Z enthusiast commentator wouldn't own the Budokai HD collection? So I went out and I purchased it and I played it for a solid 6 hours or so after I got back, and I tried to unlock most of the characters as I could. But today's battle will be between the two characters, in my personal opinion, which are the most time consuming to acquire. I played through Goku's universe probably a good 6 times just to acquire Broly and Oob, and along the way getting Cooler and all the capsules and stuff like that. So this fight will be between Oob and Broly. Fucking hell. I'm still trying to get used to the buttons because for some reason I'm always used to having circle as the button that you go back a screen with, but apparently it's triangle. Should know that by now. And dem Saberman. So it has been, apart from when I purchased it and played it, it had been at least 6 or 7 years since I had played Budokai 3. I foolishly sold it 6 or 7... Oh wait, what is it? It must have been 6 years ago when Pokemon Diamond and Pearl first came out and I purchased that game. So it has been a while, but hopefully it doesn't show in the way that I play. And wow, I thought I was going to get a Dragon Rush on there, but I ran out of ki and I was fatigued. But Oob's definitely one of the harder characters, personally, just because that teleporty thingy that you do, when they're right next to you and you press side and X and guard and you go behind them. Oob can only do that from like a really short distance in front of them compared to where everyone else can like do it from however far away they can be. Just a little hard, especially against the legendary Super Saiyan. See, I was trying to do it then, but maybe it's because I didn't have enough ki. I think you might need like, yeah, at least 3 ki bars. So I'm gonna try and hit him into the little scene thingy where you punch them across the screen, and I think you hit him into a rock, and it does a decent amount of damage if I remember correctly. But yeah, Oob can't even dodge the attack while he's in the air, so a little bit difficult. But oh wow, I'm losing by a good half a health bar, so need to get my act together. Just quickly, I did get a request for Tenkaichi 3, but at the moment my PlayStation 2 controller's a little bit out of it. The the X button on it is very, it's sort of like locked in, sort of, so, and then it stops, and then it's just, I'm going to classify it as broken. Everything else works fine, but if I was to try and do a whole video with it for however long the battle on Tenkaichi 3 would go for, it would be immensely hard and troubling, and I wouldn't want to put you guys through that. Broly goes down and I'm on, I lost a sliver off that last bar, so we will reselect characters and I will be Broly. But yeah, the PlayStation 2 controller's a little broken, so I won't be able to do a video for a little bit. I was just gonna go down and have a look at see if there was a second-hand PlayStation 2 controller somewhere, because I do know that well, here anyway, that I'm pretty sure that they've stopped producing any sort of PlayStation 2 hardware and or game. They've stopped releasing new games for PlayStation 2, so they've like stopped making selling the consoles and controllers. Well, that's from my understanding anyway. I could still have a look and see if they've got anything, but I'll probably have to do that so I can actually get in some Budokai Tenkaichi 3 gameplay. So hopefully until then, Budokai 1 and 3, if that's something you guys are into, and Raging Blast 2, and if any of you guys ever want to see Ultimate Tenkaichi, that will have to do until I can get my hands on a new controller. So we'll transform to the Legendary Super Saiyan, and I will try and hit Oob through that thing that I hit Broly through last time. Wow, you can stat now. Oh my. When they get combos on me like that, I really just don't know what to do, especially it's especially annoying when you can't get that button pressed and they do like 1000 damage onto you. But I got the lucky defend there, so we'll see how things go. I really have no idea what the that little red guy means. I know it's like it goes yellow sometimes, and then sometimes it's like orange. And Oob's being a bitch. He knows how to do that dodge better than I do. I suppose that's because he's a CPU. So I'll be very surprised if I beat Oob. If I beat Broly as Oob, but I can't beat Oob as Broly. That would be worrying-ish, I suppose. So I think he tried to do he was going to start a Dragon Rush, but we'll go with that. We'll continuously hit him. That's actually the first time I've done that. I am ashamed to say that I did all the practice missions before I did this, so I could learn how to Dragon Rush, because I didn't really have that down pat. I was sort of just luckily getting it, and it's especially handy because considering I like using Vegeta, and to use Final Flash you have to do a Dragon Rush. I really needed to learn that. As I said, I randomly did it once or something, but it is a difficult art to master. Definitely the PlayStation 2 games, especially the Budokai games, are definitely harder to master than the Raging Blast and Burst Limit and things like that. So I've got 2 more to go. Hopefully he doesn't match my button. That's gonna suck because I really wanna get this one out. Of course, that is the very first time a computer has ever pressed the same button twice, to my knowledge. So Buster Shell to his face, which I'm assuming is the equivalent of Eraser Cannon. So wow, he's gonna So hopefully I can keep more health than what I did with Oob. Before I finish him off. I'm gonna rush at him. There we go. And Oob is down. Well, obviously Broly would have won that, but yeah, Broly would have won that easy, even though Oob is remarkably strong with even in Majub and etc. and all the powers he gets after him and Boo unite. But anyway, this was just a quick fight between 2 of the most time-consuming characters to obtain. Any requests will be appreciated for either games. Thank you for watching this far in the video, and until my next Dragon Ball upload, have a fantastic day.